the federal employees that have been fired, rehire them and put them to work.
I'm okay with that, too.
Entering the information into computers.
You get this. You get these file cabinets. Do these.
Yeah.
Before you leave.
And then get the hell out.
And then get out.
Well, I mean, that's going to take years. Because there's literally tens of millions, right? I mean, how many people have retired since the 60s?
Those
Quite
10
a few.
file cabinets are yours. Then get out.
And then beat it, okay? But here's the thing, minimum wage is $7.50 an hour, so you're going to make some cash.
Yes, you will.
So congratulations on that.
Yeah, we're not hiring you back at your salary.
No. This is part-time work.
Right.
Yeah, this is part-time work.
Buried deep inside this mine in western Pennsylvania is a little-known government office that handles a critical mission for the federal workforce, now set to be overhauled by the Department of Government Efficiency.
From the mine entrance, which they call the portal, we took some golf carts a few hundred feet down into the mine. You can feel the air change when you get inside, and you can see this is all just roughly cut out of the limestone. This was once a limestone mine. And down here, this is where we find the OPM office, where a few hundred federal employees process all retirement paperwork for the entire federal government.
My gosh.
It's an analog operation, all done on paper. It can take months for the Office of Personnel Management to process a case, potentially delaying.
If you're not seeing the report and you're just listening to it, it looks like an office space, a warehouse from the 1950s, because it's all done.
That's what it is.
Analog.
That's what it is. Yes.
In fact, yes, it is from the 1950s or 40s or 30s. They're not. This isn't even computerized?
No.
All paper.
Well, DOGE.
Wow.
Some of the DOGE guys are going through it as we speak.
Are they?
That's what he said in that one interview, that they are trying to go through them.
These unelected officials?
Correct.
Are going through it? Oh, wow.
That's
and
correct.
having access to all of our information?
So my Social Security number is in that.
It's compromised. It's compromised now, Chris.
No, those papers are just for the retirees. Right?
Exactly. So
those
my
papers
Social
are just
Security
for the
is there.
retirees.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
retired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They even have gate guards in there? I don't know that that's true.
Maybe the gate guards, there's a special place for them, because there's certainly a special place in our hearts.
Even lower.
I mean, I know that. And especially with Jeff.
There is a place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Don't try to hide it.
The gate.
Don't try to hide it. All right, let him finish here.
Done on paper. It can take months for the Office of Personnel Management to process a case, potentially delaying retiree benefits.
The facility has literally miles of files, some 26,000 filing cabinets filled with retirement paperwork, some of them stacked 10 high.
Matt McIsaac runs the day-to-day operations inside.
When you look out over all of this, what do you see?
I see people. I see careers. I see service.
They're like, what do you mean a mine?
When Elon Musk brought up the mine in an Oval Office appearance back in February as a target ripe for reform, McIsaac agreed.
He's right. We have to improve the way that we do things for federal employees and for the American public.
You think?
A mine doesn't work for you with file cabinets and papers?
It's safe there.
That's unbelievable.
It is.
That's unbelievable. It's literally millions of pages of people's information in these file cabinets.
And they can only do so much so fast to go through. And that's how they actually found out about it, because Elon wanted all these people to either retire or quit.
Right.
And they said, we can only do...
Well, we got to go to the mine and figure out...
They could only do so many a month. And he was like, why? Why can't the program handle it?
Right.
Well, because there's not a program. It's
humans.
It's paperwork in the mines.
And now we go to the mine workers.
Wow. And now we go to the mine workers?
No, I'm talking about, like, that's what happened is when you retire, your paperwork goes to the mine workers. Yes.
It's baffling. It's mind-boggling. I don't even know what to say about it. It's so ridiculous. In the greatest country in the history of the world, we're stuck in the middle of the 20th century instead of joining us in the 21st. And you know how much stuff has happened since that warehouse was installed?
Oh, my gosh.
Jeez.
And I said
we had a whole technological revolution in the meantime.
And I said I wish I was in the file cabinet business, but I bet they're made in China.
Oh, probably. Yeah, I'll bet you're right. That is crazy. That is criminal. And why? Why haven't we updated that? It's too hard. I think they said that they've tried, right? But it was just too much work or whatever.
Yeah, it takes
they couldn't
a long
figure
time
out how to do it.
Right.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to enter all those names into a computer.
You have to start here.
Uh-huh.
Just start here.
And you got to do it. And then, so hire a bunch of people, have them go in there and do the work. I mean, I know it's tedious and difficult, but shouldn't we maybe do it?
So according to the internet, they started processing at that place in 1960s.
Oh, there you go. So it was built in the 50s.
That's incredible.
Probably still processing.
And that one interview with all the DOGE guys, when Elon was there and he had all the DOGE guys rode up next to him, they were talking about digitizing, going in and taking care of it. And I don't know if he mentioned a timeline on it or not. But so I'm sure the timeline is
I'd say I agree with Jeff. You start today. If you retire today,
I mean, you have to start.
Yeah.
You have to start.
Exactly. You know what? Some of the employees, the federal employees that have been fired, rehire them and put them to work.
I'm okay with that too.
Entering the information into computers.
You get this. You get these file cabinets. Do these.
Yeah.
Before you leave.
And then get the hell out.
And then get out.
Well, I mean, that's going to take years. Because there's literally tens of millions, right? I mean, how many people have retired since the 60s?
Those
Quite
10
a few.
file cabinets are yours. Then get out.
And then beat it, okay? But here's the thing, minimum wage is $7.50 an hour, so you're going to make some cash.
Hey, yes, you will.
So congratulations on that.
Yeah, we're not hiring you back at your salary.
No. This is part-time work.
Right.
Yeah, this is part-time work.
All right.